Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 26th to July 2nd. This is for Capricorn Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Capricorn. I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Capricorn, this week is going to be an interesting week. I'm not going to lie; it's going to be very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get started and address the elephant in the room. All right, on Monday, Mars is going to square Uranus. All right, this is kind of a explosive aspect. Okay, if you're into astrology, you may know a lot of astrologers have talked about this day. It is, think about Mars, right? Sure, the planet of drive, ambition, go, go, go. But Mars can be really fiery, especially because it's in Leo. Remember, I've been saying that that's a very fiery placement, so Mars can be very aggressive. But also, you have to remember Mars is a ruling planet for Aries, right? And where did Aries come from? Aries, god of war. So Mars squaring Uranus. Now, Uranus is in Taurus, and it has been in Taurus since 2018. This is very, very, very interesting because Uranus is the ruling planet for Aquarius. And so when you think about Aquarius, that's more like, the humanitarian, a lot of independence, a lot of freedom, liberation. Aquarius is also the they're the rebels. They're the rebels, right? They have kind of like a rebellious streak. So think of James Dean, right? That in that kind of way, who's an Aquarius. So when Mars is square Uranus, I've been saying this in a lot of readings. It's like poking the bear, but poking the bear with like not really, not even poking the bear, slapping the bear. All right, that's what. Oh, poor bear. But that's what Mars square Uranus is. It's a little. It's restless. It's there could be some arguments this day. There could be some disputes. There could be just not seeing eye to eye, okay, with someone. And for you particularly, Capricorn, it may be someone else, because for some signs it could have just been like for spiritually or some of, but for you, considering the placements of what's going on astrologically, it could be with other people. And the reason I actually say that is because three reasons why. Mars and Venus are in Leo, but Mars in Leo is in your eighth house. Okay, so that's other people's resources, right? So inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, paying off debts, things like that. But in any case, there could be a dispute over money. Or finances around this time. What's really, really amping that up is the fact that Uranus and Taurus is in your fifth house. Family, children, but and love and romance. Now, here's the other thing: we are in Cancer season. That's your seventh house of partnerships. So this dispute could be, it really, it comes down to your birth chart. It's just, but you could have, an exchange of words, and things could get heated on Monday. So just be very aware of that. Now I'm going to tell you why this may not be as big a deal as some people have made it out to be. Okay, there's many reasons why. First, remember, Mars and Leo builds that confidence and makes you proud of how far you've come and what you've achieved, and just being proud of yourself. Now, that is one of the reasons why, because that could be the person that you have this I guess challenge with. It's happening for them too. So it could be like two very proud people who are at odds and who don't want to agree with something, right? It's like Mars and Leo. It's like drawing a line in the sand. No, we go my way. But that's happening for everybody in the world. So it could be just, a lot of egos at play too. This is what Mars and Leo does. But it's, again, standing your ground. So in any sort of challenge, you want to fix it. Okay, and you want to learn from it, and you want to liberate yourself. Remember, that's what it is. Uranus, right? And in Aquarius, right? Liberate yourself to change and to be innovative in terms of moving forward, using this moment to make this new path, to be a little bit more visionary, to be bold and courageous in terms of moving forward if there is some sort of dispute. And again, everyone may feel this in a different way. and everyone may feel it. It could be like a 1 for you. It could be a 6, on a scale, right? So this dispute, or even just this power struggle that may happen on Monday. Now, the other what really softens the blow here is two things. Okay, the first thing is that the moon will be in Libra on Monday and Tuesday. Amazing. Okay, that's great. Libra. Remember, Libra is all the peacemaker, right? It's all about peace. It's all about harmony. All right. It's all about balance. It's having that, being fair-minded, right? Diplomatic. Okay. And so Moon in Libra. That's also like, Libra is the native ruler of the seventh house of partnership. So this could be again, whatever this dispute is. It could be family related. It could be at work. It could be just even with a friend, right? Like have a like a Romeo and Michelle moment, okay? And so that's exactly what it is, all right? The moon in Libra is going to be softening that blow, but it's going to be with someone else, like whatever this challenge is. The other thing that is happening that really softens the blow now is Mercury is moving into Cancer on that same day. So Mercury, the planet of communication, Mercury, the planet of, the messenger, right, is making you more intuitive, right? It's makes you communicate more from your heart, okay, more lovingly, emotionally, more empathetically, even viscerally, just that thinking and feeling. So this is all about having heart to heart. And so think about just the week. It's like there could be something on Monday that happens that's really just like, oh, and then it's just like, and then but then all these aspects kick in. It's like kiss and make up, and then move forward in a very auspicious way. Okay, remember Romeo and Michelle, they did make up. Okay, at the end they realized that they needed each other. So I don't know why I'm making that reference, but it's the first thing that came to mind. Now the other thing is, think about the rest of the week. And if you are new to my channel, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box with like little, just very like little descriptions of what they mean. But the sun is trining Saturn. Oh my goodness, on the 28th. Mwah, 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 like 3 chef's kiss. That is an amazing aspect. Saturn is your ruling planet, Capricorn. This is absolutely amazing, okay? The day after, Mercury is trining Saturn. Hello. And then the day after that, on the 30th, we have a Mercury Cazimi. And so this is absolutely amazing. The sun conjuncting Mercury. This is, the ways that you communicate, logic, the ways that you think about things. Like, you're going to have so much clarity. You're going to have so many ideas. You're going to be very excited about it. It's honestly like, and you could be hearing a lot of great things too around this time, which is, the best. It is, astrologically, the best day of the week is the 30th with that Cazimi. So again, all this activity it really is a loaded week, but you've got this, Capricorn. You've got this. You're amazing. So let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with you for June 26th to July 2nd. This is again for Capricorn Sun and Rising. And I always say it, if you want to read for your Moon, your Venus, all those other placements, you are absolutely welcome to. And that is it. Yeah, if you want more clarity, read your other places. But okay, let's get started, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you. So, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does give the best overview. And if we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Capricorn, can you believe we're halfway through the year? You know what, Capricorn? I actually am doing your July readings next week, aren't I? Heads up, we have a full moon in your sign the very first week of July. Very first week of July. I think it's July 3rd, isn't it? Oh, wow. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Capricorn, yeah. Interesting. Every sign this week has been having a very interesting thing, okay, spread. So let's get started. This is absolutely wow. Okay. Hello. Hi. Yeah. You did get the Two of Pentacles. This is really great. I love the fact that it did come up because what it's saying is that there is a sense of like there could have been a lot going on, especially it depends on what day you watch this reading too, right? But it came up in your past, all right? So there could have been a lot going on. You juggle. It's a juggler, all right? You see that he's got two pentacles, all right? So two pentacles and bound in the sign of infinity. Infinity. Okay, so he could be juggling his entire life, and he's really good at this. He's really good at this. But eventually, you're gonna have to like make a decision. You're gonna have to figure out like if you're taking on too much because there's a lot of imbalance in this card. It's having that clarity to move forward. Okay, and again, I said that a lot of y'all will probably feel something that has to do with finances, especially with Mars and Leo in your eighth house of other people's resources. But there's money matters that could be on your mind. But again, remember, pentacles are also earthbound, so in your physical reality. So it could be making a decision about something. But even still, I'm not gonna think getting the energy of like it could even just be like just the choice to move forward from something or the choice to move to empower yourself, basically, right? Because choices are huge here, especially because it's, duo, right? Duality. Now, again, with all that imbalance, it's like you strategically putting things in balance to get the things that you want. Okay, if you have to drop one of those pentacles, drop one of those pentacles, whatever lightens the load. All right, especially if it's a big decision that you have to make. But either way, you have the Nine of Cups in the heart of your spread, and so the decision that you make could have been the best thing that you did, the best decision you ever made, because you did get the Nine of Cups in the heart of your spread. As we know, I call this the genie in a bottle card. This is your wishes coming true. This is a card of satisfaction. Look at the cups aligned over his head. Okay, cups aligned over his head, representing a lot of enlightenment. Okay, look how happy he is. Look how happy he is. All right, so this is wishes coming true. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, so keep that in mind. There's a sense of like this week where you will be like satisfied, and it could be with something that has come through for you. Okay, something that you really wanted. Now I want you to ask yourself too, because it's cups, right? Cups are, it's love, it's emotions, it's feelings, it's intuition as well, wonderment. So how does that resonate for you? All right, is it something in your physical world? Is it something up here mentally? Is it something that where you had this light bulb moment? Is it something spiritually for you? Ask yourself, what is the thing that is that you've been really like focusing on and trying to manifest, because it is, again, the wish come true card that's happening all week, which is great. I love that for you. But now you see you did get the Emperor, all right, in your challenge area. And so two things here. The first thing is the Emperor is Aries, all right. This card is ruled by Aries, and like I said, Aries is, Mars is the ruling planet for Aries, the god of war. Now the Emperor, who is very powerful, he is the ruler. He is a ruler of his kingdom and his destiny, right? He calls the shots. Came up in your challenge area. So there is a sense when this comes up in your challenge area, it's like, are you abusing your power in this week? Is there something that's going to happen where you feel like you're just like, I probably am too like, right? Remember, especially with the Mars square Uranus. So keep that in mind. And I'm not saying that y'all are those, gonna do that. It's just with this, with the Emperor in your challenge area, challenging the Nine of Cups. Be careful not to like abuse your power, if that makes any sense, because it seems like you will have a lot of power. You will have the things that you want. Second thing is that there could be someone who is quite challenging, okay? Someone who is an authority type who could be quite challenging, and that could be that Mars square Uranus square, someone that is the one that is the other bear, right? The other bear, okay? Or the Michelle or the Romy. Which one are you, by the way? I think I'm the Romy. Anyway, listen, how interesting, right? You got the Lovers in your crown. So remember how I said a lot of partnership activity happening this week. There you go. All right, so this is a card of Gemini, and so this card is ruled by Gemini. First of all, now what's really interesting here? Remember, you had the Two of Pentacles in your past, so we're gonna get back to that. But the Lovers, all about relationships, all about love, right? So you see the Archangel here, Archangel Raphael. You see all that sunlight. This is a very great card, very auspicious card. Now, this is also a card of choices because it's the Archangel that's gifting this love, right? Gifting the love. And you see, we'll call them Adam and Eve, okay? It's up to them to decide what to do with it. So remember, this is still something that is possibly going to affect you with the Two of Pentacles in your past, right? That decision. Remember, Gemini is the twin. Okay, so two little things here, right? Now, here's the other thing. For a lot of y'all, some of y'all, a lot of y'all, this is going to resonate relationships. You're thinking about relationships or partnerships. Do I move forward with this? Do I stay with this? Do I take it to the next level? What's going on in that area, right? And again, this is can relate to career as well. But I want you to see something here. You see that Adam is looking at Eve. Eve is looking at the Archangel. And so that's conscious, super conscious, or subconscious and super conscious. And so it really is Trinity at play. And there's a lot of spirituality in this card. A lot of like into it. It's all about you, right? Especially when you think of Eve representing the subconscious. She's the one that's connected to the Archangel. So think about that for you as well. What do you want moving forward? What is going to bring you that wish that you want, that's going to fulfill you and make you feel satisfied, right? This it's very interesting because it's what's happening with all this activity in Cancer in your 7th house of partnerships. But then remember, Taurus and Uranus, right, in your 5th house of love and romance. Family as well, okay? Family as well, right? So keep that in mind. Now, and again, self-love too. Like if you're here for your soul journey, spiritual journey, self-love too. All right, what's going to fulfill you in that way? All right. Now, you do have the Ace of Cups in the root of your spread. You had the Ace of Cups in your last reading. Okay, yeah, you did. Oh gosh, it was in your future. So you got I remember you having the Ace of Cups in your last reading, and correct me if I'm wrong. It was in your future. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing because now it's here in the root of your spread. So it definitely looks like something did come through for you. Hello. That's amazing. Capricorn, congratulations. That's awesome. Or something is coming through. I mean, it is in the root of your spread, the Ace of Cups. We call this the heart of tarot. This is, aces ushering in that newness, right? New paths, new journeys, new things coming into your reality. Cups, remember what love, emotions, feelings, intuition, all of that. You see the 5 streams representing your 5 senses. This chalice is completely overflowing. So a lot of y'all will be feeling that this week, especially with the 9 of Cups. You have the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This card is, rapturous. It's like intense pleasure. It's intense joy. It's nirvana. It's elation to a whole other level. It's euphoric. This is really good. You're going to have a great week. But it may be a little intense with the Emperor here. It may be a little intense with the Emperor here. There could be someone like that's just kind of like in your way. So, again, like an ego-y kind of energy. And again, it may be you where it's just like things are so good and you got that swagger, right? You got that swagger and you become the, if you think about Mars in Leo, again, really just like overconfident sometimes and just really being that person, right? But I don't want you to be that person. I want you to you have all this great stuff happening, okay? But again, it could be someone else that is going to be now. You got the Eight of Swords in your future. So this is indicating that there is going to be a moment, because look how major this is. You have the Lovers, you have the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, okay? But you also have the Emperor right here in your challenge area. And that's a strong placement in challenging the Nine of Cups. But the Emperor, like the challenge area, really is the breakthrough area. It's like moving past that and, working with it. But Eight of Swords in your future, there is something is so major that's happening. It could get you in a place where you're just like, oh my goodness, that you're in your head, right? Because we call this a self-victim card. You see that she is blindfolded, she's bound. When you're bound like that, you're literally out of touch. And then she's surrounded by swords. She put herself here. And there's a lot of fear here. It's on a lot of internal fear. It's like not wanting to see, not wanting to face the truth, not wanting to face her realities. Now she thinks that she is, she built this fortress, okay? She's protecting herself, where the reality is she built this prison, all right? And then remember, swords are the mental suit, logic, intellect, communication, decisions, all of that. Prisoner of her thoughts. And so there is this potential where there is so much happening. It could get you in this mode where like, whoa, what is going on? I need to just, and it may have an impact on you in a way where you internalize a lot this week. But I'm going to show you something here. Her feet are free. So this is a card, like, everyone has free will, right? We're gifted free will. You can walk out of this whenever you want, Capricorn. Anytime you want to. And I say it all the time. We're human beings, okay? It's okay to fear. It's okay to, doubt. It's okay to have those, low energy frequencies, as long as you're not stuck there. Don't get stuck there. Learn from it. Use those moments to empower yourself, okay? Use those moments to empower yourself so you never have to be in those areas, in that space again, okay? And so I'm just going to clarify this for you because, I wanted to give you a full picture here, but it is definitely going to be something that is, yeah. So it's definitely going to resonate a lot with family. And it's going to resonate a lot with things that bring you pleasure, okay? Now, you see what's happening here. You got the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and then the King of Pentacles. So this is actually just saying that the Five of Swords, or Five of Wands, by the way, when you think about the tree of life, it's the fifth sphere. It's the sphere. We'll call it sphere. Severity. So it's all about tests. So you're being tested, okay? You're being tested. There is something that you have to face, okay? There's going to be something that you have to face. Do it, all right? Do it. And I know that's easier said than done, but when you walk out, when you have that choice, everyone has choices, right? There was a study. We make 36,000 decisions a day. We have choices every day, to turn left and right, to whether, do I wear brown or green? We make 36,000 decisions a day, but we also have, when I say everything's a choice, everything's a choice. You can choose to stay here, or you can choose to walk out. You can choose to be, sit in fear, or you can choose to have courage. You can choose to, be doubtful, or you can choose to feel liberated, right? Choice in everything. Now, you do have the Five of Wands, again, choice. This is a card, even though, like I said, it's a card of severity, it's the least severe. This is child's play. This is, you can see, it's just kids. They're just kids swinging their wands in the air. And so what's really interesting is that, again, that family energy is really coming up strong. So it could be like your children. There could be something that's happening with your children, and you just kind of like, this is really intense, and it's putting me in this, like, I don't even want to deal with this, or there could be something that's happening. And again, what resonates with you? It could be children. It could just be like, again, that's just a lot of egos at play. It's all egos at play, right? And egos at play is just competition. It's competition. This is quite friendly, but again, with coming after the Eight of Swords, it may be a little bit more, like, it hits you a little harder. But in any case, Think about the word competition, all right? Trace it back to its Latin root, competere. It actually meant to come together, okay? When you do that, you're good. You're good, all right? Capricorn, King of Pentacles, the richest king, all right? He's the protector. He's the provider. He provides for his family, for everybody in his kingdom, for his friend, for everybody, okay? Now, the other thing, the King of Pentacles, Taurus. You see the bulls in his thrones? And so, in his throne. And also, look, when I say the richest king, we're talking richest king here. Look at his outfit, okay? You see that? He didn't get that at Target. That was handmade. When I say, like, this is, and also, look at this. His hand over the pentacle, owning his wealth, owning his money. Okay? This is you. This is in your future. You get past this, you are golden. Remember what I said. Uranus is in Taurus and Jupiter is in Taurus. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, both of them in Taurus, in your 5th house of pleasure, of abundance, of love, of love and family and children and creativity and self-expression, all of that. So you get past this, you're golden. You're absolutely golden. Okay? It's a lot of wealth. It's a lot of abundance. Look at his harvest. Come on. You can't even, it's like he's camouflaged in his harvest in all that abundance. Like you'll be golden, okay? Especially you do have the 9 of Cups in your heart of your spread. So Capricorn, let's get to your stuff. If you like this reading, by the way, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Y'all, oh gosh, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I am truly grateful. And I am very appreciative. So thanks so much, Capricorn. And again, you have a full moon in your sun coming up on July 3rd. So there may be some closure around some things, like around that time too. But, you know, before we even get there, look at what's going on here, okay? You're good. You're good. You're really good. You're going to have a moment. You're definitely going to have a moment. But remember, you have that free will, okay? Any sort of low frequency energies, fear, doubt, even like lack of confidence, all of that, use it to empower yourself. All right, you did get the 3 of Pentacles, which I love. All right, this is all about bonding. This is, you know, this is 3 is all about creation. First of all, it's all about the birth of new things. So there is something that it seems like some of y'all are starting something new or want to start something new, but with other people. You see the stonemason, he's consulting with the architects. He can't build that cathedral without them, and vice versa. So teamwork really does make the dream work. And some of y'all are in this place where you are possibly going to work with other people, whether it's like a new job or maybe it's a community where, you know, you are, you know, helping people or whatnot. But it could even be a passion project, and it can be family related. Okay, keep that in mind. I want you to, you have so much activity that involves other people in what's happening astrologically. Remember, Jupiter and Uranus in your 5th house of family and children, right? And just pleasure in general, right? And creativity and whatnot. You have all this activity in Cancer in your 7th house of partnerships, right? And then you have Mars and Venus in Leo in your 8th house, which involves other people, okay? There's a lot of people energy in that as well. So I want you to have that. I want you to do that. Yeah. I want you to bond with other people too. I told you to be social, right? I did. Yeah, in your life, like this is do it, okay? Hey, you got the 8 of Pentacles. That's amazing. It's in your external factors area. It is showing that you are just driven. You are going for your goals. You see the finish line. You want to reach your legacy. Nothing can distract you now. He's the most talented. Look at him. He is just like come on. He's so focused, okay? So focused, laser focused, in fact, in terms of building the world that he wants and reaching his legacy, and moving into that house in the background and moving into that castle. And he's just say that, be that. You're very determined. Be very determined. Just don't lose focus right now. You also got Temperance, which is amazing. Okay, so I love the fact that you got Temperance. You have two archangels here. This is absolutely amazing. You can see that this card is really it's almost like if there are things that are not happening for you right away, enjoy the moment. They'll come. They'll come. Look, you have the Nine of Cups, okay, in the heart of your spread. In your future, King of Pentacles, after you get through this, right? And then in your external factors area, the Eight of Pentacles, who will achieve his goals, okay? Very auspicious card. So enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Don't worry or fear or stress about your future, okay? Don't let that own your feelings, right? Don't let the future dictate how you feel now, all right? If you want to get really meta, the past, the present, the future, it's all happening right now. It's all happening simultaneously. Yeah, I went there. I did. Capricorn, I went there. So this card is just saying that you see the sun in the form of a crown. You see that the path to it. Sure. For anything that anybody wants, it takes time to get there, right? This is saying that just you're fine. You're gonna get the things that you want. Just don't feel that like you have to force anything. Don't feel like things aren't happening fast enough. They're gonna happen. Have that patience. Have that moderation. Temperance literally means self-restraint. You know that, right? So really just enjoy the moment. And if you want to think about the future, think about how good it will feel when you get to the finish line, when you reach everything that you've been working hard for, okay? Think about how good that will feel, all right? Lastly, you got the Chariot. So I have no doubt in my mind you're going to get what you want. You got the Chariot in your final outcome. I don't know. I was going to do like a card drop, like mic drop or whatever, but you are absolutely going to get what you want. I mean, let me just tell you something real quick. Chariot has found that willpower. He has found that self-determination to move forward from any obstacles, any challenges. He's so driven, okay? Very driven. He's going forward. First things first. How amazing is the fact that, what did I say? Mercury is in Cancer. The sun is in Cancer. We have a Mercury Kazemi, the best day of the week. Chariot ruled by Cancer. Okay. Secondly, and that is in your seventh house of partnerships too. So that may relate strongly with some Capricorns in terms of partnerships. Again, that work, career, even the Romy Michelle situation, BFF. How does it resonate with you? Ask yourself that. Now, the other thing I'm going to point out: 2023, the year of 7. Okay, 7 is a very significant number. If you're into numerology, you can think of lucky 7. You can think of the 7 chakras aligning. Either way, we can talk all day about the number 7, but very significant. It's all about introspection. Again, remember I said he's found that self-will, determination, and really just maturing forward and maturing into himself, like in all manners, right? Emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, especially because you do see that he's holding the Magician's baton in his hand from the first card, right? The Magician. But then you see the slivers of the moon on his shoulders from the High Priestess. Through this journey, the Fool's journey, the Lingam of the Yoni right there, all right, from the Lover's card. It's like he's learning as he goes through his journey, okay? And that's really empowering him. And so this is really just, again, breaking from all challenges, obstacles, especially, again, it can be up here with the Eight of Swords energy in your future, but you're good. I mean, Capricorn, you're good. You're absolutely good. I mean, you have the 9 of Cups in the heart of your spread. You go through this little moment where it's just like, and you're fine. You have the King of Pentacles right next to the 8 of Pentacles. You have the Chariot in your final outcome. I mean, like, you're good. You're good. You will have a moment for sure, especially with the Emperor in the heart of your spread. But just be cool, right? Just be cool. All right. Do the Romeo and Michelle dance. Wasn't there a dance at the end of the scene? Like they did that dance. Just don't let any sort of again, there may be something that happens where it could get you a little just like but use that to empower you. Use it. Learn from it. Okay, like the Chariot, learning all these things as he goes. Learn, why did this happen? How can I use this to make my life better? How can I use this to never have this situation again? Learn from these moments, because you're gonna get everything you want. It's clear as day here. Okay, as long as you keep your energy levels high, as long as you work with your karma, as long as you put that energy out there, yes, absolutely. Capricorn, you're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, hey, Capricorn, next week I do your July readings. We're kicking off July with a full moon in your sign. Big, big. So Capricorn, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Love hearing from y'all. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I hope you have an amazing week. Thanks so much. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.